Tonight I was on uh TikTok earlier. But actually it's kind of pointless for me to even be talking right now. Because I nobody's not even on here.
The mic.
Tell me this, what is a Christian? A costume, a filter, a label stitched to skin like a brand. Cause I've seen halos made of paper, holiness dipped in plastic. Shine, cardboard crowns collapsing in the first strong wind. And God never knows the things we hide behind our masks. Double-minded, double-tongued, double-mastered, but still whispers. Did God really say that? A lullaby for the faithless, for the ones who pretend they've never fallen. Labels belong on jars, not on souls, not on people learning how to stand together. I stumble, I rise, I stumble, I fight, and I'll take my raw honesty over anybody's polished lie.
Privacy and to avoid whatever the community guidelines are. Okay, well, I figure eventually
I've seen saints with trembling hands,
chat filter,
calling it faith when it's
community moderation. I don't have a
And
moderator.
I watch the perfect ones crumble at the slightest truth. Cause pretending is heavy and that's cut deeper than sin ever did. Double-minded, double-tongued, double-mastered, serpents and whispers into their fragile confidence. Labels belong on jars, not on souls, not on weary hearts. Trying to rise again, I fall, I rise, I stumble, I fight, but I get back up every time I fight. Every time I fight.
Not sure who's on. So, hi, whoever's on with me. I am trying to figure out how all this YouTube live stuff works because we are getting ready to do we're getting ready to start a podcast. For certain exactly how we're going to do it, when we're going to do it, how it's going to work, I don't know. So I'm trying to figure out how everything is, and I really want to be able to get to know my followers here. One of them in particular, I want to say he lives in Florida. We've been kind of pen paling through Gmail. He's pretty cool. But yeah, that's hi Lukey and GH Panther. Thank you for joining my live. Not sure if it's the goofy faces that got your guys' attention or not, but I guess it worked. I'm just trying to figure stuff out. I'm listening to some of my music. You know, a lot of people out there say that AI, the use of AI is not real music. Well, I agree and I disagree. And the reason I agree and I disagree is because, well, if you're just literally going to like Suno and going to the simple thing and saying, write me a song about dogs crapping on the grass, I guarantee it's going to come up with something cool, but it's not yours. But if you actually sit down and take the time to write about your dog crapping in your grass, beats that you want, and even if you don't, even if you're just utilizing it for the music, but you're throwing in your own lyrics, it's your music. AI is out there for a reason. A lot of people are against it. Some people don't understand it, and that's why they're against it. And well, it saved my ass, man. all I can say. So that's what I got to say about that. I want to real quick get on here and say hi to everybody that's on here, though, because there's quite a few of you. Lukey and GH Panther and Bryson and Jason and Tim Wilker and Luisel Jandro and Lukey. Thank you for joining my live. So I'm just trying to figure out how to do this. We're eventually planning on going to start doing a podcast. It is freaking going nuts on TikTok right now. We got 10,000 likes in less than an hour the night before last night. I was so energetically just drained from it. And, well, God has been blessing me in some crazy, awesome ways. What's up, CJ Skulls and Kaden Henderson? How you doing, guys? And Tim Wilk 16. What's up? Are you guys able to send me messages? Is there any type of music you guys would like to hear? Because I write it all. I have mania. Really, well, I used to consider it bad mania. They tried putting me on all kinds of medication because, you know, the world wants us to be a robot. But no, I'm not a robot. So, and somebody even said that one night. Like, somebody actually hit me up on freaking Facebook and was trying to be all romantical and everything with me, and, you know, whatever, you can play your games. Like I posted earlier, play stupid games, get stupid gifts, stupid rewards, and stupid prizes. So with that said, yeah, you got a stupid prize. But anyways, I'll play along for as long as I need to play along to actually see where you are, because, you know, we all got to get to feel each other. But anyways, where was I going with this? I forgot. Thank you. I love my glasses, but I got to get some new ones because they're starting to get scratched up. All my glasses, well, my two favorite colors are green and blue. Yeah. And I luck out that whenever I'm able to get them. As I'm listening to this music, you got to understand, sweetheart, I love zapping beams out my dual cannon. That's awful. You know what? This is obviously a man. Well, your Canton gauntlets. I am going to use my imagination and figure that I know what that is, but just kind of go from there, not even acknowledge it any further. But I appreciate your comment. I'm glad you like my music. I've got so much different stuff that I'm doing right now. When I was in a kind of still am in a period of isolation, my family, or not my family, my son, well, obviously my family, he sent me a link to Suno, and he said, Mom, pull out your journals, your poems, your songs. This is a game changer. And I've been singing on stage, was able to hear and play by ear, was in band and orchestra for at least 15 years in school. And so I am talented, musically inclined. I was kind of a musical prodigy as a child. And well, when you don't have money to get a band together or even go meet with band members, and you don't have a way to get into a studio, because it's not cheap to get into a studio. I finally found one where I'm at locally. It's $65 an hour, but man, when you're broke, you're broke. So AI has helped me out so much. Adults don't know what 6 to 7 mean. Here's the secret. Us kids don't know what it means either. Someone just said it and it became chop. I've never heard 6 to 7. I heard 9 to 5, but my dad actually worked 18-hour shifts. But yeah, I hear what you're saying. Would you find a way? I would find a way to hug you, mamas. Squeeze hugs. You gotta hug me right now. This is what we call a big, giant, bear virtual hug.
Everywhere, paper thin halos, plastic halos, cardboard crowns, labels belong on jars, not on souls. I don't wear one. I follow Christ.
So this is actually, yeah, this song's called Labels Not Jar, or Labels Belong on Jars, Not on People.
Trying to get back up. Trying to get back up.
anyway, so I'm just trying to figure all this out. I will be getting on live again more so I could learn how to do this stuff better. It says add a QA sticker, best way to eat an Oreo. I'm good with that. I'm pretty good at answering my own questions or asking my own questions. Would you? So if you don't know what 6 to 7 mean, ask your son. Trust me, if he is young, he will know. Oh, the whole 67 thing? Yeah, I kind of heard something about that, but I'll ask my son and my daughter. My daughter probably know more about what it is than, well, he might. She's 21, he's 26, but yes, I will ask them. Gotcha. Hopefully it's respectful because he actually comes on here and monitors. If he was on here right now, he'd be my moderator, but I'm just still learning about how to do all this stuff. I first came on here in November of 2023. I spent half an hour creating a video, and when I went to go post it, there was no sound. POP, powers of principality. Well, they're dicks, and they got minions, and I've been under spiritual attack, tower moment after tower moment, but man, I got a flock of angels, God, Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior, and all my ancestors surrounding me, and anybody who messes with the Lord's anointed, well, don't mess with the Lord's anointed. No. Yes. Bye. Have a good one. See you later, Caden. God bless you, sweetie. Okay, what's this one say? I'm 6'7" and RNBS bro. Gotcha. Thank you for trying to explain. I don't really try to The Spirit helps me understand people in my life, no matter what age they are. If you guys look, you can see my analytics. I have one of the broadest followings on all of my platforms, from people from 18 all the way up to their 60s. And you guys would never in a million years guess how old I am. So, and if you do, cool. Bye. See you later. All right, guys. Well, I'm not sure how long I was staying on, but it just hit 13 minutes, and 13 is a good number for me. So with that said, at 13, I'm going to close it out. Love you. Good night. Mwah. No, it did go off at 13. Now I got to wait till it's another double-digit number. How do I stop it? Oh, there it is. Who is still on here? Well, whoever's still on here, you guys are great. I am gonna wait to get off till I'm at least. We'll get off at 14:14. We all fall short, all of that. Toting Garmin. Me. Bye, mamas. Bye. Well, whoever you are, I think I might know you, and I may not know you. If this is David, I love you too, brat. But I don't think David ever calls me mamas. He calls me Auntie Star. So whoever you are, I love you too. Be safe. Have a beautiful night, okay?